Welcome to Literary Lads. Welcome to Literary Lads.
One of the most enjoyable parts of this book club, at least from my standpoint, has been the interaction with fans. You've submitted questions on our three main social media platforms, those being TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. If you haven't found us yet and you're watching this, go search for the Literary Lads. It's usually Literary Lads or Literary Lads Book Club. You'll find us, I promise. But getting back to those questions, in the comments, we've really appreciated receiving all of these, and we have a few to go through tonight. You guys want to go through them with me?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yay.
The first one is, and this doesn't say who it came from, so if you hear your question, please give a shout out in the comments when you recognize it. And if you gave the same question as somebody else, you can fight over it or something like that.
Yeah. Dibs.
First one, which character in the inner circle is your favorite? And who do you relate to the most?
Well, that's
Inner
two
circle?
different questions.
Okay, well the first one, which one's your favorite?
I want to know more about Az. That guy's.
He's my favorite too.
The
Yep.
secret ninja
yeah.
is awesome.
Right!
Yeah.
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 Fucking solid snake fairy.
Spy Master. Like I'm just
Master.
picturing James Bond theme every time he's like talking
Like
about.
even better.
Kind of like a Boba Fett kind of character.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I always like the stealth video games, so that's why I was like, this guy's down. I'm down with him.
James has a different opinion.
I like Cassian. I mean, I like Az too, but
Okay.
Cassian just seems like such a bro. He'd be easy to hang out with, grab a beer with,
Or
and
10.
he also be your backup if you ever found yourself in a fight. So that's cool.
That's true.
How many beers do you think he could drink since fairy wine is really strong? Do you would he just like slam a 30-pack and keep
He's
on
buying
rolling?
30s.
I feel like he'd be like Andre the Giant.
Taping them
He's
together
just like,
and like opening them all at the same time.
Wade Boggs on a cross-country flight.
Alright, so most of us said Azrael, we had a Cassian. Those are definitely the two, like, I mean,
The hilarious.
those guys are total fucking bros.
Yeah.
That was they don't know.
Which character do you relate to the most? Could be somewhat different here.
Cassian, because he drinks a lot and he can pound a lot of beers.
And you can't, and so you wish you could, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I don't drink. Yeah. Edit this out.
The pitter patters.
No, I was commenting on the two
I don't
things that he
drink.
has. I don't drink. I have two of them.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
I'm gonna take Amryn because all she does is sit in her room and read her books, right?
Yeah.
And that's all we do these days. So
You're not
for that feature only, I don't drink blood.
Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering
Yeah.
because last time you also were like, "Oh, having to kill 3 people—that's not a big deal," and then you
I
relate to Amryn, so
I
it's a
still
little
double down
suspicious.
on that.
A little sus. A little sus.
Going all in.
So we're just not going to talk about more at all, right?
I was gonna say more though. I was gonna say
Okay,
more.
sorry, go
ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say more. Like, I don't know.
You want some more what?
Some more. I want some more. I want some more. What is pain? Fresh bread. Just like Remember the Titans.
Strong side.
What?
But I didn't say more is my favorite, but I do identify with her a little bit, where it's kind of like she seems to take things, the serious shit that's going on in this book, she always seems to approach it very casually. Like, if she was in charge, you would never know how serious things were.
Pretty level-headed.
Right, yeah. It's like, you know,
Even keel.
in my work day, I try to go about things like that. Like, yeah, it might be really important, but it's like, you don't want to make people be, like, overly panicked about anything. So you kind of, like, take it easy as it comes. So I like that aspect about her.
Pretty fair. I like that.
Yeah.
You got any points?
I wish I could be as cool as a cucumber, like Moore is under that much pressure. I don't know if I could. I definitely would not be Cassian because he's very extroverted and always the center of attention. That's not me. So I think probably more Az, but you know, without most of the powers.
Without all the cool stuff,
Yeah.
just the quiet part.
Except for that part where you can
Just
sneak
quiet
into the
and
shadows.
That's
like,
right.
Yeah.
And the wings.
Yeah, and being a spy.
Yeah, you do have the wings.
And I'm a spy. A bad one because I just told everybody.
Yeah.
But
Your first name is James.
Edit that.
Who's your
James
spirit
Bond.
character? Who do you identify with the most?
do I have to go again?
Oh,
Because
okay.
of the-
Sorry.
the
Sorry.
blood
Sorry.
type.
Okay. Sorry. I've had a few beers.
I don't have a better answer than that, honestly.
Right on.
What's the
Everybody
next
went.
one? Yep.
Everybody went. Okay,
Good question,
cool.
fan.
I just don't want to skip anybody. How do you feel about the Suriel, especially after it spilled the tea on the mating bond? Scott, you can go first.
Woo!
Yeah.
Getting the vapors right now. I'll tell you what, guys, you just said his name. He's the best. I don't know what else you want me to say because he's just the best. I love him to death. He's
Is the Suriel gendered? Do we know? I picture the
It's-
Suriel like
It's
a.
the best, yeah.
I pictured Suriel like a witch kind of thing.
Really?
Right? Yeah, I did.
Did everyone else?
I didn't assign a gender actually. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. It's the best.
So Suriel's
It's the best. Way to be inclusive. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of went 50-50 on the Suriel because originally it told Farah, like, stick with Tamlin, he'll keep you safe, which I guess wasn't a lie.
True.
But in the end, he kind of hosed her. And then she tells
Is it
her.
like selective truths?
Maybe
almost?
it's truths. Like, again, a lot in this book is like the ends justifying the means.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty important truth though that it revealed this time. Like saying that Reese was her mate. Like I feel like there's no gray there. That's a black and white
Yeah,
truth.
very awesome of the Suriel to say that. Very awesome. He's
Hey,
very
Total
awesome.
bro
It's a
move.
very awesome character.
What do you got?
How hard were the Suriel to catch, really?
That's a great point.
Right, they really just like
Hanging
spilling
around?
the tea and like there to stir shit up because the first 2 times she's like 2 for 2 on catching the Suriel,
Supposed
and like
to be.
no one else can catch him, but she's like, "Oh no, you got me." Let me tell you something about Reese.
Pokemon going that
Like,
shit.
yeah.
She's just farming the
Yeah.
Suriel.
No.
Or maybe it was part of his grand master plan to get caught. To really F some shit up. He
That's what
wanted
we
to get
did.
caught, yeah.
Exactly.
He's been holding in all these secrets, all these truths. He wanted to spill the beans about it all and cause some chaos. He's an agent of chaos. The Suriel's the Joker.
The true puppeteer of the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what if the Suriel turns out to be the big bad?
What if the Suriel is Sarah J. Maas? Find out next week.
Right.
I thought.
That's the weirdest game.
I think that it's just a very convenient character to have, right? Anytime you
It
just
is,
need
yeah.
something that's like ridiculous to
It's a
explain.
plot device.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you insult Sarah J. Maas and the Suriel like that?
As a mere plot device.
Cut that.
Alright.
AKA the best plot device ever.
Yeah, I want to talk with you guys.
It was bad.
Next, what do we got to say?
So, which chapter is better? And I think you know which ones we're going to talk about.
55 and
33 and 42. No, I'm just kidding. Chapters 54 and 55. 54 is when Reese is explaining his feelings and explaining the mating bond. And then 55, I think we know, it gets a little dirty, and you wanted to put the kids to bed early on that one when you're reading it. So, which one did you like better? And why?
James, you
Use detail.
want?
54.
Go to James first.
Be descriptive.
Because
You just want to give detail. That's
Start
why.
with chapter 55. Start with the detail in chapter
they're
55.
not backwards. Wings.
Why is he touching his wings?
Because there was wing touching going on.
There was.
A lot of
I see
sensitive
that.
wings.
Feel
But-
his tendons.
Maybe that's just like me. I'm not like, it's like, oh yeah, there's a sex scene, but also like there's the entire plot of the book plus
Yeah, they put them right back to back.
plus the book before it, where they explain a bunch of stuff that gets you caught up and totally changes your opinion on stuff that has already happened and is happening now. So I really enjoyed 54.
54 was like, what was the like caretaker lady's name in the first book?
Alice?
Alice, where she just
Yep.
like explained the whole goddamn story within a few chapters. You're right, 54 was better for that. 55 was a really hot fuck scene though. So, I'm gonna go with that one.
Were you surprised that they were mates like before she was a high fae? Because I didn't know
Yeah.
you could be a mate with a. I don't know how the mate works. I don't know how that.
What do you know?
I don't know anything. I just don't know how the mate process.
Do you have to wait till they become a fae before you can say that you're their mate? Because Lucian, as soon as Elaine became a fae, just like out of nowhere, is like, you're my mate. It's like, what? What?
Like, nobody called on him. He's just like,
Yeah.
you're my mate.
As Elaine lay there,
He was trying to get out of there. Oh, man.
with boiling cauldron water, Lucian yelled out, "You're my mate." Forrest Gump.
She's still there.
She's not trying to
die
say
yet.
Yeah,
She's
Lieutenant
I had to
Dan
go back and
Ashby.
read that. Like, what did he say? No one was even talking to him.
No, you're right. Like they haven't really gotten into the details of that. It's like, are you allowed to tell a human that? Because I feel like he held his tongue long enough until it was
Until
advantageous
she
to
became
him.
fae, and then it was the same with
And then he-
her.
No, because he knew it at the
Well, he
at
knew
the
it.
Fire Fest.
He knew it, but he didn't say it.
Yeah, we talked about.
He held off for a while.
And then he middle school danced.
Oh, I
it
see what
with
you're
the-
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
The semantics of
Yeah.
actually saying it.
Yeah, it's what Sam just said. Like, you
I
can't say it
gotcha.
to a mortal.
Interesting.
Yeah, I agree though. I liked the whole like plot, you know, kind of Reese explaining everything and leading up to it. So I would pick that, but then chapter 55, I literally had to run into the snow after I was done
I saw
with
that.
So
So this, I still see the snow print up.
chapter 55.